It's now live. So, Kaya, it's not good news for consumers.
Well, absolutely not good news for some consumers. So, Shahan, we're coming to you live here from Benoni, right in Ekurhuleni. So this is one of the areas that has really just been affected. Like you succinctly described, it is a double whammy for the residents. But let's just get a sentiment from some of the residents who are bearing the brunt of this crisis. I'm just going to start with you, ma'am. How does it feel to wake up where you don't have power and you don't have water?
It's quite disastrous because, I mean, it's early in the morning, you need to get going and, you know, you're sitting with both no electricity and no water. What do you do? And, I mean, it's not all like all of us got gym contracts to go to the gym to bath or have the facilities. So it's quite disastrous. And when you come home, you're sitting with the same problem. And, I mean, the electricity is like out for 11 hours at a time and water like overnight. So you come home, you leave without the facilities working, you come back and you're sitting with the same problem.
And also it calls for you to readjust your life because this is something that has been happening for some time.
Yes, it's been happening quite often, and I mean it puts a stone on some people because, I mean, you have to buy water for ablution facilities and for drinking and bathing. So, I mean, there's people that don't have that facilities.
School holidays as well.
Yes, certainly, sir. And maybe just coming to you as well, sir. It's school holiday, so lots of children are playing around.
They're all playing around. There's no water to drink. There's no, they're outside. They want to, if they're inside, they want to watch TV. They want to play TV games and no electricity. And then you got to feed them. How do you do all of these things without the basic needs? And we pay our taxes, we pay our rates, but we still suffer with the consequences.
And also I would imagine that it would be better if the notification was better arranged, as it were.
Yeah, but how much can you prepare? You can't fill up the buckets. How do you go to toilet? Because when you go to toilet, you got to flush, so you need water. And you can't, if there's no pump, the pump doesn't work, so we sometimes have to take water from the swimming pool to use the toilet. And now, like I said, the kids are at home, they go to toilet constantly.
All right, thank you so much, guys, for your time. So those are the daily frustrations for some residents here in Benoni, Shahan. So it's indeed a very double whammy for them as they try to acclimatize themselves to such a very appalling situation, as it were. But of course, we had an opportunity of speaking to the head of the energy at Ekurhuleni. That's, of course, a man who's just designated with a very massive job. And he gave us an assurance that they are working so hard to try and minimize the effects that some of the residents are really bearing the brunt of here in Ekurhuleni.
All right, thanks so much for that. Appreciate it. Our reporter Kaya Kumalo.